could cost a person over $200,000 or more in late payments, interest, penalties. The list goes on and on, because when you think about it, creditors are, I don't even call them creditors any longer. I call them predators, because they prey on the weakest animal. So if you were to go in to buy a car today, you have lower credit scores, you're not going to get the best deal on the car. You're going to pay a higher interest rate, more money down, higher auto insurance. You might not get the term you want. The dealer's going to make a heck of a lot more money on you. So if you have those higher credit scores, you're obviously going to get a much better deal. So our credit restoration process is facilitated through United Credit Education Services. They are the nonprofit portion of our company. They leverage the legal rights under the Fair Credit Reporting Act to dispute and challenge any negative item on a person's credit report. So anything that's inaccurate, erroneous, obsolete, things like late payments, collections, bankruptcies, judgments, medical bills, short sales, repossessions, Office of Recovery Services, student loans. I mean, the list just goes on and on. Parking tickets. Any of these items can actually be deleted from a person's credit report. So the nature of the item really doesn't have anything to do with what it is. The process that we use, the credit attorneys that we have on retainer, they're the ones that are going to step in and help us when they need to leverage that Fair Credit Reporting Act. Also, the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act, if one of our clients is being abused by a debt collector. In fact, I spoke with somebody just yesterday. Currently, Key Bank is their lender, and they've called them at work about 50 times, which is a violation of the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act. So, they could be entitled to a settlement, which could be huge. So, our credit attorneys are working with that individual now today to get all the information that they need to possibly pursue that legal action. So once a person becomes a customer, they verify their identity with our corporate office. They authorize us to pull their credit. We're going to pull their credit one time and put all their information in their customer portal. They can see their initial credit score. If somebody's receiving calls, we can stop those collection calls dead in their tracks. We have debt validation letters available for our customers. There's just so much educational information and support that we give our clients. It's unbelievable. Once somebody verifies their identity, we pull their credit. We're going to put all their information in their customer portal, and they're going to be able to go in and see what's actually in dispute, what's been deleted from the credit report. Now, this is awesome for your preferred lending provider, your mortgage broker or banker that you're working with, because what we'll do is once we have a client in the program, you just tell us who you're working with, and we actually set them up so that they have a login through our portal for that's secure to them, so they can actually go in and see a list of all your clients that we're working with, so they can go in and see what's been deleted from their credit reports, when it's been deleted, and they know when to re-pull their credit and qualify them so that you can go out and sell them another property, or they can refinance into their long-term financing. Maybe you've helped them with a lease option, rent-to-own, seller finance deal, or you're going to give them to a buyer's agent on your team so that they can go out and sell them a home. Now, as I mentioned, our company, almost a 15-year track record, close to 1 million derogatory items deleted from people's credit reports, tens of thousands of satisfied clients, and we have a satisfaction guarantee. Now, our satisfaction guarantee, that's not a money-back guarantee, that's a satisfaction guarantee, and that's one of the reasons why we have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureaus. Anybody that enrolls in our program, we're going to make sure that they're satisfied with the services that we provide. Now, there's other valuable services included in the Protection Plan membership program. A person's going to receive positive credit builder. This is great for somebody that has little to no credit or just lower scores and no derogatories. It's also going to give a person the availability to work with our credit specialist for up to a year to help them build 3 positive trade lines, so again they can qualify for financing. We have a program called Debt Zero, and this is a great alternative to bankruptcy. If you're sitting face to face with a potential monster client, and they just simply say, I want to avoid bankruptcy, I have more debt than what I want, this is a program where they can put in their income, they can put in their debts. The computer's going to show them their power down report, what they should pay and the order they should pay it, and it's going to help them become debt free and get back on track as quickly as possible. We recently did this with a client that was really really struggling financially, and if they were on their current path, it would have taken them almost 33 years, 32.9 years to get out of debt. By utilizing our program, it was 11.2. Now 11.2 is still a long time, but it's a lot better than 33 years. So that's just a great tool. Now we know 97% of Americans have more debt than what they want. Our credit attorneys, they can step in at any time. There's no additional cost or charge for the attorney. If they get a settlement, they share in the settlement costs, so they're highly motivated. These guys are pit bulls when it comes to going and filing claims against the credit reporting agencies and debt collectors. And that's what you want. You want an attorney, when you look at them and they smile, you want to see blood in their teeth. Credit monitoring, we have access to credit scores and credit reports 24/7 through Smart Credit Monitoring. That's a great program, because the one thing that we don't want to do with our clients is be pulling their credit all the time to see what's really going on, because that's going to hurt their credit scores. Instead, we use this program where we can do that, and then if we need the hard copies of their credit report, we can actually do soft credit pulls with TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian. We can get all three reports, including their scores, for $9.95 anytime we need them. So documentation always beats conversation. In just 2 months, Yvette Reed, Cherry Hill, New Jersey, her car insurance, I don't know if you know how expensive insurance is in New York and New Jersey, but she lowered her auto insurance by $2,000 per year. That's a significant savings, and then that's actually less than the investment to definitely enroll in our program. Brian said my credit score went from a 586 to a 748, allowing me to purchase a new car with no money down and a very low monthly payment. Johnny and Sandra Muller in Dallas, Texas. Having our bankruptcy removed, we were able to purchase a home with a low fixed interest rate, which saved us almost $1,000 per month. And then Vinny said, just after 45 days, I had my tax lien and my foreclosure deleted from my credit reports in just 45 days. And those are just a few testimonials. Just in the last couple weeks, I have a client in our program right now. They were part of the Wells Fargo fraud debacle. They ended up losing their home to a short sale. They had to file a Chapter 13 bankruptcy to stop the sale. They completed their plan. They're in our program. They just completed their bankruptcy, and we just got them pre-approved yesterday for FHA financing, and they're going right back out. They're buying a home at $350. They're going to get a great interest rate. They're going to be in a better position than they actually were before. I have another client, when they started in our program, they just had derogatory items on their credit. They were doing a lease option on a property. They'd moved into the property. They went from the low 500s. We boosted their credit score 107 points in 43 days so that they could qualify. I had another client in the Bay Area. They had 2 foreclosures on their credit report. They were also renting a property. They were able to increase their credit scores from the mid 500s to over 700, and they bought their property, 30-year mortgage. But the best part is we ended up pushing their credit scores over 800. They were able, after 1 year, to refinance their home, and when they refinanced, they only saved 44 cents on their monthly payment, but they took their loan from 29-year balance to a 20-year balance. And so just that savings alone was over $183,000 in interest that they were going to pay on their mortgage. And so, and we see this happen time and time again. Just yesterday, we enrolled a couple in Twin Falls, Idaho. They did a short sale on their property 6 years ago. They're ready to get back into home ownership. They definitely waited too long. And we're going to have them back on track in 90 to 120 days so they can go out and purchase a house. So the program definitely works. And I've literally put thousands of people personally through this program. Other services that we offer, including the protection plan, LifeLock identity theft protection. As I mentioned, identity stolen every 2 seconds. And just so everybody knows, nobody's stealing somebody's identity when they have bad credit, because they can't do anything with it. However, once we start improving a person's credit score, they're more susceptible to identity theft than ever before. And one thing you don't want to have happen is get your buyer back on track. And we had this happen where somebody's identity was stolen while they were under contract on the property. And if it wasn't for LifeLock stepping in, they would have lost their earnest money and lost the deal on their house. And so, LifeLock's nationwide. It's a $1 million service guarantee. They offer it on the radio all the time. We can actually just enroll our clients in the service for cheaper than what they could buy it for on the radio. And then we have other money saving benefits, and this is huge because, again, we want our clients saving as much money as possible. So we have prescription discounts ranging from 10 to 85%. We have clients in our program saving 50, 100, almost $200 or more off of prescriptions that they get every single month. We have a discount travel portal, so if you're doing any type of travel, you can save huge money on travel. So I travel all the time. I was just recently in Las Vegas. I was able to rent a mid-size rental car for $5 a day. I was just in LAX, $15 a day. I saved 50% off hotels all the time. Just this year alone, personally, using our travel portal, I personally saved over $5,000. So, if you have clients that are traveling, this is a great program. You can shop online at your favorite retailers, including Amazon, and get cash back. Also, we have insurance solutions. If somebody needs health insurance or just wants to lower their insurance, we have that available. And then also, once somebody does improve their credit score, we definitely want them calling their auto insurance agent and re-rating their auto insurance and lowering those. So this is our protection plan portal. If you go to www.fesprotectionplan.com, you can see all the services outlined there. But this is where our clients go to log into the protection plan, have access to all of their information. And as I mentioned, our company just doesn't offer the credit restoration solution. That's one component of our protection plan. Our program, to get all 13 of the services, including all the money-saving discounts, we are less money than any of our competitors out there. Because if a person was to enroll in these things individually, it would easily be $10,000 or more just for a person to do that. Just some people are paying credit repair companies $5,000 plus, probate $5,000 to $10,000. So, if somebody put that on a monthly plan, it would be, over $400 a month. But our program, one-time $99 activation and $89 per month. A person just stays in the program as long as they want it or they need it. But for what a lot of our clients have experienced is if they're utilizing the power of the protection plan correctly, they should be saving more money than they're investing in the program every single month. And keep in mind, if a lot of these individuals that we're working with, if they're a business owner, this could definitely be tax deductible for them. So even like us as real estate agents, loan officers, investors, if we have businesses, these are services that we all need for ourselves and our businesses anyway. This is something that can be enrolled in through a business, and it can also be tax deductible. So now Uncle Sam is your business partner and is actually helping you protect your business, your finances, and your future. So some of our services can be enrolled in individually: the MyCare plan, the LifeLock, the UltraScore, Smart Credit. We also have a secured credit card available. So if a person needs 3 positive trade lines on their credit report, this can be one of those. Our First Progress Platinum card reports to all 3 of the credit reporting agencies. You can have up to a $2,000 limit on it, and it's a low 11.9% interest rate, has a low annual fee, and that's a great card to use as well. We also have a rental reporting program. So if a person is currently renting, we can report rents on the TransUnion credit report. We can actually go back as far as 2 years and report a 2-year history. Sometimes that can pop a person's credit score anywhere between 100 and 120 points overnight. Literally within 3 weeks, we'll see a huge jump. Now, our 501c3 nonprofit, because remember, one of the things that we do is we educate people, and I've actually had some of my clients that had high school seniors, college freshmen, I've had them their kids participate in this program. I've actually been able to help my clients' kids get college scholarships so they could go to school when their parents were losing everything that they had. So each month, $2 of our protection plan membership goes into the YFL. This educates young people aged 18 on the matters of personal finance. Last year, we put over 4,300 students in schools across America through this program. And our top scholarship winner last year, this year, in February, we gave away $180,000 in college scholarships. This coming year in February, our goal is to give $250,000 away. Our top scholarship winner received $25,000 to go to the college of their choice. So, our 3-year plan is to give away 3 years from now $1 million in 1 year in college scholarships. So that's just going to be an amazing program. to help our clients and their families. So for you and your business, how can we best help you fill your client pipeline?